The Lakers offense is getting better every single game, and it doesn't matter what you do because they have so many playmakers, right? Now, this is off the jump ball. This is the very first possession of the game. They are trapping Luka in the back court off the jump ball, right? So their whole game plan is make sure Luka doesn't have a crazy night because you know how he feels about Dallas, right? So what that leads to is two guys in the backcourt. They give a quick pass to LeBron, and then now Austin Reeves is wide open for three, right? The Lakers have too many options to just trap Luka away from the court. And mind you, he still finished this game with 35 and 11. This is a dime by Luka, but also a great play by the Lakers, right? Bron's going to go set this down screen right here for DeAndre Ayton. That's going to let him get into the ball screen with Luka, right? And you see Austin Reeves pointing, telling him to go set that screen. And when he sets that screen, Luka's going to split it, right? So now it's two people behind the ball, and it's a 4-on-3 advantage, right? He gets downhill. This defender has to step up. As soon as he does, you see the no-look pass to Bron for the hey. That's tough. That's a tough dunk right there. So watch on this possession. They're going to set this quick go screen right here with LeBron on Austin Reeves. And the whole point is they want to get LeBron the ball right here in the mid-range wing area because he's really good from here. And for one, it causes the defense to have to turn their head, and then that's when the Lakers can get into all their actions, right? So as soon as he catches the ball, DeAndre Ayton is setting that down screen right here for Luka, and he's able to get himself an easy catch and shoot shot at the top of the key, right? And if you have been watching Luka for his career, you know he doesn't always get a lot of shots like that or plays run for him where he's able to just catch and shoot the ball because he's always had to be the person to do everything. But because he plays with LeBron and Austin Reeves, he can get himself easy shots like this now. Now, plays like this is why I feel like LeBron is such a great passer. Like, yes, he has fancy passes, but he's really tactical when it comes to his passing, right? So when he comes off this ball screen, obviously he's looking for the roller first, but he's reading this defender. And he's gotten so good at knowing, like, the second this defender gets 2 feet in the lane, he can fire a pass over to Gabe Vincent. Look how he just slings the ball over to the opposite side. He gets two people to run out on Gabe Vincent. He swings the ball right here. Again, no communication. Two people run out to Luka Doncic, and he's able to just pump fake. And even right here, he could have swung the ball again. You see Jackson Hayes. He's pointing to LeBron. He's wide open on the wing. They could have just swung the ball one more time, gotten a wide open three. But Luka had that advantage after the pump fake, and he just walks down the lane and gets himself an easy layup. Now, the Mavericks, they were committed to sending two people on Luka Doncic all night. Like, they were going to make sure they double him, right? But the thing with a double team, the worst thing you can do is let somebody just dribble right around the double and get downhill. And that's what happens right here. So Luka just dribbles around, and now there's a 4-on-3 advantage because there are two defenders behind the ball. And as soon as this help defender steps up, Luka is a master at throwing lobs. And DeAndre Ayton, he's having a great year this year because he can just jump and catch dunks all game because Luka is so good. Now, I'm a big fan of horn sets, right? And what's going to happen right here, DeAndre Ayton, he's going to set this back screen for Austin Reeves, right? And when he comes off, the Lakers don't have anything, so he's instantly going to come and set this ball screen now for Luka, which is great because this defender is backed up after having to help on Austin Reeves, right? So when he runs up to try to stop Luka, look how much space he leaves between him and DeAndre Ayton. So Luka, watch how he splits that screen. You see how he's able to just pick the ball up and split the screen. He doesn't have to dribble through it. He just comes off. He takes 1 pound dribble, right? He's this far away from the basket, but he takes that pound dribble and he's able to take 2 steps and get all the way to the backboard uncontested, right? Because of the way he split that screen. Just someone for his size to be able to do that is really just incredible. Now, even though technically double teaming Luka Doncic on these ball screens, that's technically the best way to slow him down, is to blitz the ball screen, right? Get the ball out of his hands. But with the Lakers, especially since LeBron got back, they have threats on the court now of people who can actually space the floor. And because of Luka's size, right, even though these are two big guys double teaming him, he's big enough to see over the entire defense, right? So he's able to just make a jump pass and skip the ball to the corner and get this pass over to Gabe Vincent. And now he has a catch and shoot open shot, right, that he's able to knock down. And that's just because the Mavericks, they keep sending two people to the ball, and Luka can pick you apart. So this is just a quick example of Bron being the smartest player on the court, right? You see they about to get into this double drag right here. Rui is on his way cutting through, right? But look at Bron. He's pointing. He's telling him to go back to the corner, and you're about to see why, right? So as soon as Austin Reeves comes off this double and DeAndre Ayton rolls to the basket, that's going to occupy Cooper Flag. And now look who's wide open in the corner. Rui gets himself a wide open three, and that's just because Bron told him, no, stay in the corner. Stay your A right over there, brother. Now, I also just want to show how special Luka is when it comes to passing and how he's able to make so many reads at once, right? So when he comes off this ball screen, DeAndre Ayton is going to dive. Normally, you're reading this defender only. A lot of people will only be able to read this defender, right? And see if he helps or not and steps over. And, you know, if he steps over, then this guy is open, right? But Luka is also reading Cooper Flag right now, even though he's not looking at him, right? This entire time, Luka's eyes are facing this way, which is why Cooper Flag starts to help in, right? So he jumps. He's still looking this way. Now he's looking at Austin Reeves. This defender is running over too because he thinks he's going to pass to Austin Reeves. And he has the entire defense shifting one way, and he passes it to Rui, who's wide open in the corner. That's just something that Luka is able to do better than a lot of people in the league. He's able to see the entire court while not looking at the entire court, right? And that's why he's so hard to guard. He's so hard to stop in the pick and roll, especially when you put two people on the ball. He's going to, it's almost impossible as a help defender to know what he's going to do next. Now, this play is a great counter by the Lakers, right? Now, earlier in the game, LeBron had the ball on the wing. It was a very similar setup, but DeAndre Ayton, he went down and he set the down screen for Luka, and Luka popped and got an open three, right? And you see right now the defense is ready for it. So instead of a down screen, now Luka just goes and sets a back screen, and you see how hugged up the defense is because he was thinking Luka was going to get the screen. So when Luka sets the screen, now there's no help. They just throw the lob over the top, and DeAndre Ayton gets an easy lob, an easy dunk over the top. And that's just because they knew the defense was expecting one thing, they did the other, right? And because they have such high IQ on the court, right? LeBron and Luka are two of the smartest players in the league. JJ Redick is one of the best offensive coaches in the league, right? So they just continue to put their players in position to make great plays, and that's why this Lakers offense, especially by the end of the season, this is going to be a very hard offense to stop. So LeBron, once again, he has the ball right here in the mid post on the wing. This is prime scoring area for him, right? But this play is important because it shows how just understanding spacing and positioning, even though it may not look like anything in real time, it does all the wonders in the world to get the team an open shot, right? So right here, this is the defender he's reading. He knows that he wants to dig and help because he doesn't want to leave Cooper Flag on the island, right? So LeBron, instead of trying to force something from this area, watch what he does. He's just going to dribble back, right? Dribble back to the baseline and just drag this defender with him, right? And what that does is, as soon as that defender commits, Austin Reeves is going to follow, right? You have to follow to make this pass easier. If he were to stay right here, this is a tough pass to go right through the defense. It gives them time to recover, right? But Austin Reeves follows, and then that causes Klay Thompson to have to come all the way from this side of the court to try to close out, right? So now he's able to have the time to catch and shoot and get a easy shot, and that's just because LeBron understood, all right, let me drag the defense this way, and then once he commits, my teammate's going to be wide open, right? That's just understanding spacing and understanding like defensive principles and what has to happen next. Mind you, that's how they started the game, right? So look at how they finished the game though. They still trapping at half, so it led to Austin Reeves 3 before. This is the end of the game. They need to stop. They leave LeBron wide open. You know he not finna miss this. Cash, that's a dagger.